So we're in a new river today. I purposely didn't ask Brady where the fish are going to be. I wanted to see what we can find out. So we're at a nice, good flowing riffle here. I don't know how deep it is because there's a lot of glare on the water. The lighting is really bad today, very, very hazy and glary. So I don't know how deep it is. The fish are generally going to be in deeper pockets. So I'm going to assume that there's a deep pocket below this riffle, and then when it flattens out, and I'm just going to work through it first with a mouse because we don't see any fish rising. You know, on most rivers I would fish a streamer probably in water like this in unknown water, but here we know a mouse will work and it's a good searching pattern, and you can actually see the fish roll on it when they're interested. So we'll start with a mouse and then we'll take it from there. And I'm going to start right here from shore. The fish could be in shallow. I don't want to spook them. And I don't even know how deep it is out there, so I'll gradually wade out, see how deep it gets, see if I can find a little bit deeper spot where the trout might be holding. Once I get closer to those deeper spots, I should be able to spot them, but we'll see. So it's one thing to know how to read water, but it's another thing to temper that knowledge with local knowledge, okay? So normally, if I was fishing a trout stream, I would have expected the fish to be lying up against those alders. There's protection from eagles and ospreys. The foam line is going along there. I know food's drifting there. The current's a little slower. It's nice and comfortable. But all the hits I've gotten have been out in this heavier water just below where I'm standing. And we found that here during our week in Labrador, that the fish tend to be in the heavier water or just on the edges of the heavier water. Whereas if I were brown trout fishing or rainbow trout fishing, I might spend a lot more time over against those alders. I haven't had a single fish take along the alders. So I have this beautiful pool in front of me. It's the deepest one we've seen so far, and caught a fish on a mouse, but all the way through the rest of it, no mouse eaters. So I've gone to a streamer. It's just, the water just looks too good. It can't only have one trout in it, and there are some landlocked salmon in here, so a streamer's a good idea. We walked through a pretty wide expanse of riffle that only had some little trout in it, and now we've gotten to another deep trench. Looks like it's deep enough for trout. Hard to tell because the light is so bad. It's just the way the water looks, it looks a little deeper and slower. So we're gonna see if there's any trout in here. And I've gone back to the mouse fly because it's a great searching fly here in Labrador. Oh, that is a fat fish. God, what a pretty fish. And she's off.